to just make sure all my guys are eating. But at the same time, I'm going to expect the same thing from everybody in the sales team to be crushing it. And that's why I actually have our own software to make sure everything that you guys are doing. I don't fuck with end of day reports. I literally hate it. But the one thing is that you're going to be assigned tasks on the software itself, daily tasks, like you have to confirm a call. For example, if you're a setter, right? If I got you as a setter or as a closer, you're gonna have daily tasks, confirming calls, maybe an MLR task that you can go ahead and call them to get their second payment. That's also gonna be counted for your commissions, and we also offer bonuses. So that's kind of how I'll break all that down whenever we do onboard you as a closer and show you the entire offer, everything like that. But just cool, bro. But I'm gonna just ask you a couple more questions. But just in general, bro, like I know you said you didn't have him in closing, but like, have you been as a setter? Like, how much experience do you have as that, bro?
Yeah, no, the settering and affiliation part is real. I don't know. No, that's in my loom. Yeah, no. So affiliating the website I told you that shut down. I affiliated for them 30K in revenue, and then it was people from my high school, bro. That was the crazy part.
Yeah.
And then, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, my relationship with them is like cut off, and I try to help them, like, yo, bro, I can still get you on high ticket sellers, bro. And they're like, nah, bro, you're fake and all that. I'm like, damn, like. Look, it makes me feel bad, but like, I try to help them. It is what it is, right? I didn't think it would ever get shut down. And then for setting, I set it for 314 growth. Dylan was actually my closer at one point, and I was setting for him. He was getting book calls, and we'd be like a little team right there. And it was like this clothing brand like niche. It was like we helped them scale, or we helped them like start up their clothing brand, right? We had a 500 ticket, and then we have like a 3K one, and then it scaled up to 4K. Once Dylan left and the other closer left, I was just kind of like, bro, like, I don't trust these new closers, so let me offer hop. After that, I realized, like, wait a second. I talked to Dylan for a little bit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, we're both 18. We both speak English. We have the same resources. I think I should become a closer, though. And then he's like, yeah, bro, go for it. And I'm like, okay. Past month, been training as a closer and created my own sales structure. Bumped into some other academies. And then, yeah, I mean, this is what bro, I believe this is a masterpiece, bro. Like, I truly believe this is, like, one of the best closing structures in the world.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Cool, bro. Okay, cool. So I guess, like, what's, like, for example, right? Like, what's your daily workflow? Like, if I was to get you in, right? Like, what's your daily workflow if your calendar becomes slow, right? Like, if leads aren't starting to come in, like, what would you do as a closer?
Dang. I heard from my past offer owner, not offer owner, he's like a growth out. He was like 17 years old. He always told me, like, yo, like, I should be telling, like, Dylan and the other closer, like, they should be, like, setting for their own closes, but for their own meetings, but they're not. So I'm assuming, like, that's what you mean, right?
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, just usually sometimes it'll be like this, right? Because all the time, like, it's never gonna be like very fast-paced days, right? Especially when we launch, it's gonna be very high volume. It's always like this with an offer, especially when you're first launching. It's always going to be a lot of leads. But for example, when leads start to get slow, like, how would you revive old leads, or what would you do in that scenario if, like, leads are starting to get slow?
I guess, like, recall, like, old ones that never, like, showed up to the meetings. Maybe the ones that, like, they left the call without buying because they didn't have the money or the time, whatever. Like, that would have been handled. But I'm just saying, like, what if,
Yeah, 100%. Cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, good closers, they're gonna generate their own leads, bro. They're gonna self follow up. If the setter's not performing, they're gonna take action upon themselves to be like, all right, I've talked to multiple guys, they didn't close. Those are leads that I can retarget and get on the calendar and potentially upsell them. Close them maybe for a mid ticket, low ticket, right? So that's kind of what I meant. But it was still a good response, bro. Like, you're just gonna revive old leads right at the end of the day. Like, you don't want to be waiting around. Like, for example, bro, I come from a door-to-door sales background, so I know that, like, a lot of high ticket closers, they get into the space and they kind of sit and wait for leads to come to them, right? Because at the end of the day, like, it's kind of how it's preached, right? You're just on your laptop, things are going smooth. But when I was door to door, bro, I was knocking every day. Like, I was chasing the leads. So for example, of course you're going to get inbound leads because we're going to be running ads. Everything's going to be inbound. But I like to look for a closer that takes it upon themselves that if the calendar isn't moving, or maybe there's a issue, maybe the ads aren't bringing in a lot of leads, that you take it upon yourself to even call older leads that you didn't close to get them back on the calendar, potentially close, because those are our commissions at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Somebody who's like super motivated. At the end of the day, bro, it's a starting role, so I'm not expecting you to like close like 100 grand on the offer. Like again, the OT is probably maximum around 3K because it's a tiny offer. I'm not sure if you look at the person, the Instagram as well, but I think it's a good experience for you, right? To just kind of put yourself in those shoes, become a closer, understand how everything's going to be. But that's what ultimately, like when I'm looking for a closer for a very high tier offer, I'm looking for somebody who's a dog, bro. Like they're gonna come in. If leads are slowing down, they're gonna take it up on themselves. They're not gonna wait on the setter. They're just gonna be like, all right, let me call some leads. I need to get some people on my calendar. How can I get more leads? How can I, you know what I'm saying? Like just constantly be on that grind mode because at the end of the day, it's a KPI thing, right? So the most amount of booked calls that you have on your calendar, the most amount of people are going to close, and you're going to make more money ultimately, right? So if you have that persistence to where you don't rely on other people to get you leads and you just kind of sit around, okay, now hop on a meeting. But if, or obviously that's kind of how it's mostly going to be. But for example, whenever we do triages and stuff like that, like it's just going to be a lot on you as well as a closer to make sure you're getting the commission, right? So that's just a little bit about that part of it. But in terms of like just like example, I'll just give you like a quick scenario, right? Like for objection handling, right? So you're in a call with a prospect. They've been working out like so this is the offer, right? It's a person who pretty much has a very busy schedule. They want to pretty much be able to work out without giving up their responsibilities and maybe time with family, things like that, right? So you're on a call with them. You tell them the program is 5K, and they tell you, "Oh, I need to think about it. I need to talk to my wife." How do you handle that objection?
Yeah, y'all should just always say like get logistics out the way first, like money aside, would you do it basically, and then you can do consequence or you can do symptom or problem, or after that if they say like no, it's just like the money, like it just don't have the money, and if it's you get the money out the way and then the logistics out the way, and they're still telling you about like all the wife kind of sees the testimonials, like then you would handle that, yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's kind of do a mock call right now. I'm the prospect. All right, yeah. I really like the program. Everything you talked about was on point, but 5K is a lot of money, man. I'm probably just gonna have to probably think about it, talk to my wife because she kind of handles most of that finance.
Yeah, no, of course, bro. And if like let's say money were an equation, right? Like, do you generally feel like this program can actually get you to where you want to go? Because that's like the most important part.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, everything you guys talked about seems doable. I think it's pretty good.
Okay, like, why do you feel like it's like doable? Why do you feel like it can?
Oh, well, because I mean, I'm kind of busy, right? So I'm working a job, and obviously, like you have a lot of people that done it in your program that have the same situation as me, and they've been able to um, pretty much get results. And I think that you're very accountable, like the program itself. Like I think Jay would be super give me a lot of accountability, and I think that it would ultimately benefit me in the end. So I think that's the main reason why I think that like I'd get a lot of results based from this.
Okay, but like, what would it do for you, like more personally, like family wise, like everything?
Uh, I'll probably be I'll probably be able to get a six pack and just feel good about myself. Like sometimes I can't really go, I guess, like play football with my kids because I'm just out of shape, and it's just a hassle to because I'm just so busy, like I'm constantly at work, so I don't have a lot of time to even get fit, So I think that it would allow me to just get a better body even with the different circumstance.
No, yeah, of course. And bro, like, is it more just uncertainty around the investment, or is that we just actually don't have the upfront amount?
Um, I mean, I it's just more of uncertainty, and I usually talk to my wife about these things.
Okay, like, could I share his perspective, like around that, like around the money, because I've been there before as well.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so like, which one is more risky, bro? Like you staying where you are right now and like keep doing things you've been doing, not having the money to lose the weight, be able to spend time with your kids, or overcome that hurdle of not having the money and start aiming for getting this, um, the diet right, the right training, so you can actually get to where you want to be, right? Like fit, 180 pounds, being jacked, right? You want to be like basically like Superman to your own kids, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think that. Yeah, I guess it would be more risky to not do anything and just kind of keep living life the way I've been living.
Right.
Um,
So, like, bro, like, you not having the money right now, or this being like, tight, or you can't really do this. Do you feel like that's the problem, or is that a symptom of the problem?
it's probably the symptom. It's
Okay.
probably the symptom.
Do you know why though?
Well, because I mean, if I was jacked, if I was already working out and I did have like accountability, then I probably wouldn't even be on the call.
Exactly right. And look, bro. I can help you with an investment. People don't usually come to us because they have 5K for a fitness coaching program. But in terms of your commitment, are you actually committed to losing weight, spending time with your family at the level you want to, right? Where you can actually play ball with them, you can go to the beach, not feel ashamed of your own body, all that jazz. Are you actually committed to showing up for yourself so you can get to that, state of that point of in your life where you're actually like, living the life you want to live?
Yeah, I think so, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so would you say like it's more nerves around the money, or is that we just might need to like break it down, make it more like affordable for you?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just kind of nervous about how much money it is, bro, and like how my wife would react if I did make this investment, I would just like to run it by her, you know?
Okay, so like, let's say like aside from speaking for the wife, right? Do you feel like this program we went over can actually get you to where you want to go, bro? Because remember, that's the most important part.
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So let's say you do ask your partner, she says, don't do it, don't invest in yourself. What happens then?
Well, I I mean, I guess I just wouldn't do it, right?
I mean, why do you feel like you wouldn't do it? Can you like clarify that for me?
I mean, to be honest, I think I should. Yeah, you're right. I mean, realistically, if she says no, then I just feel like I would just kind of not do it because I mean, she said no, and
Hmm.
she kind of controls the finances. So,
Oh wow. Okay. Well, let me ask you something, man. Have you heard of the saying "heavy is the head that wears the crown"?
no, I haven't heard that.
No. So yeah, it's basically a Shakespeare saying. So it's like super old, right? Super ancient. So imagine a king, right? Everybody thinks he's cool. Everybody looks at him and thinks the crown is heavy because all the gold and the jewelry, right? Like it's all fancy looking. But in reality, what's heavy is responsibility, right? And the actions behind wearing the crown. It's kind of like Spider-Man, like with great power comes great responsibility, right? Kind of like the heavy's the head that wears a crown. So whose responsibility is it to learn? I mean, to get into the program, get jacked, and be able to look the way he wants, right? And not, be looked down on by like, his coworkers to get to 200, I mean, 180 pounds, bro.
I guess that'd be my responsibility, right? Yeah, that would be my responsibility.
Right. So knowing that it is your responsibility, is it really fair to say like, and especially for your partner, right? Because like she's your spouse, that you put that responsibility onto her, or like because if they say no and you don't do it, it basically means that it was really like their decision, not your own decision. How like you see how that's like that
Yeah,
isn't like really fair?
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, like why isn't it fair, bro?
Well, yeah, because I mean, I've been trying. This is something that I need to do for them. Like I need to be able to get fit and be able to be there for my son. So it would be my responsibility.
Right, even for your son. And so that guy you want to be, right, who doesn't put responsibility onto others, his loved ones, his family, to get to, where he wants to be, jacked and fit, what decision would he make right here, right now, to actually get to that point in his life?
I would do it. I guess I would do it. Yeah.
You do it? You sure? Because you don't have to, bro. You just stay the same.
Nah, I would do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to send you over the link and get you connected with the fitness coach.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, of course. All right, what do you think? I know I like slipped a little bit. I
Nah,
don't
bro,
know.
that was very solid, bro. Very solid.
Solid?
And yeah, I mean, even just the fact that you're talking like that on an interview, so pretty solid, bro. That was actually pretty good. Sounds good. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, I mean, other than that, bro, we should be. I'll let you know by today, pretty much, if we'll end up going with you if because I do have another couple calls. But I'm very stoked. I think you're gonna do good. And if we don't end up choosing you for this specific offer, I'm actually launching also as well, like an AI offer that's Oh, AKOT minimum.
Oh wow.
Um, because of the ad spend that we're going to be spending. So if I don't get you in for this one, then I'll get you in for that one because I think you're a very solid closer, bro. I think you did a really good job. I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
So um, yeah, sounds good, bro. I'll just send you a message today. Send me all of your information, bro, in terms of like how old you are, name, full name, where you're from, your email, stuff like that. What bank you use as well, because that's very important when
Oh
it comes to
yeah.
payout, stuff like that. So just send me all your information, bro, and I'll get back to you today. If we do getting choosing you, I have a very likely we're going to be able to because I mean I'm recording the call. I'm going to run it by also my other partners, and then we're going to ultimately decide. But I think you have probably one of the strongest. Like I don't want to like glaze or anything, but I think you do have a very strong like objection handling like framework. So I will get back to you today, and I'll let you know by the end of today, bro.
All
If we
right.
do end up, if we do, then we're gonna hop on a team call, or we'll hop on a call one on one with me. I'll explain the entire process, the entire systems, and everything like that, and then we'll hop on a team call with the creator. And then we'll start launching things and going in depth into it. All right.
Bet. Real quick, I don't know if like it made it seem like I was looking at a script because my gaming laptop camera doesn't work, so I have to use like an extended. If that makes sense.
No, that's all good, bro. That's all good. You're fine. It's all good. Sounds good, man. That's pretty good. So I'll talk to you soon, bro. I'll send you a message, and then yeah, we can hop on another call if we end up doing.
Bet. All right,
Yep.
Felipe, would you recommend me sending me? I mean, sending you my resume instead, because like it pretty much just has everything.
Okay, yeah, you can send me that, bro.
All right, bet. I'll send you. Do you have Discord instead? Because I don't like using number or like WhatsApp instead or.
Yeah, I do have Discord. I do have Discord.
Yeah, you just send it. And
I'll send you my username. It's literally just the same. Like here, I'll just type it in the chat. You can just add me right now.
All right, bet, and I'll just send you my resume in a second.
Yeah. So it's literally just this with like a period at the end.
Ooh, okay. Let me. Well, just stay on the call real quick. I know you got stuff to do, but give me a second. Hold it.
Nah, all good, bro. All good.
Send it for me real quick. All right, just sent it.
All right, perfect. I just got it. I'm gonna add you and I'll send, and you can send it to me on.
All right, bro. You're 19, no?
Yeah, I'm 19, bro.
Wow, bro. I'm gonna catch up eventually, bro. I'm gonna start my own
Bro,
academy.
100%, bro. You're already doing good. Like you just need more experience, bro. You're gonna do it great, bro.
Yeah, one thing I do want to say, bro. The hardest part about high ticket sales, since I've been in here for a year, bro, and I'm basically a roach. I don't die, bro. Even if I haven't made much money. I haven't made more than 10K in the past year of high ticket sales. I'm like a roach, bro. I don't die. Like I know it works. I believe in it. I believe in the niche. It's just It's hard to find a good closing role. That was literally it, bro. I say like that's the hardest part about high ticket sales. Closing roles. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
It's like
100%.
it's like
100%.
I know you got to go real quick. It's like if I was to imagine you apply for McDonald's, like, oh no, you need experience to apply to McDonald's. Like, you are the experience, bro. Like, where else am I supposed to get it? You know,
Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah.
So no, 100%, bro. It was the same way. It's always the hardest thing is just landing a role, bro. But I think you do have like a very strong foundation. As long as you're committed, determined, bro. Like I always have offers, bro. So I'll get you on them as well. So I'm launching like literally like three offers on the next like 3 weeks. So we should be good, bro. I'll let you know by the end of today. I'll look at your resume, everything else, and then I'll shoot you a message, bro. But I think you have a very strong personality, bro. I think we can work something out.
But real quick, the only thing that's a lie in the resume is the closing experience. That's literally it.
Okay, no, all good, bro. No worries.
All right,
All
bet.
good, bro.
Thank you, Felipe.
Sounds good. Sounds good, Brody. See you soon.
See ya.
All right, peace out.
Sheesh, yo, that actually went good. That actually went good. All right, let's get it. Let's get it.